Minasan no karinasai, today a super energetic pro gamer with an amazing smile and honestly just good vibes overall. Natsumi Murakami, born September 7th, 1995 in Tokyo, currently affiliated with Youdeal Pro. Her motivation to become a voice actor came from her watching a reading drama where a junior high school English class read an Alice in Wonderland book and her classmates gave her the impression that Alice's voice was cute. With this, she became interested in the voice acting profession. After this, her perspective of anime that she originally liked changed, as she became much more focused on vocal performances, and in particular, she was impressed by Mamoru Miyano's performance in Death Note. Very good choice, he really did go all out with that one. Shoutouts to the potato chip scene. Anyway, back to Nachan. As a junior high school student, she could not work part-time and did not have the money to attend classes, so she concentrated on schoolwork. After completing exams, Natsumi started to look for a school where she could study voice acting. She attended classes at several training schools before deciding to enroll in Keiko Yokozawa's school, where she started to learn the basics of voice acting. By the way, if you don't know who Keiko Yokozawa is, she is a legend who has been in the industry for basically 50 years now. 2016 was her debut in the anime Aikatsu Stars, where she voiced Ako Saotome. She claims this is a turning point in her voice acting career. And I mean, yeah, it's a pretty big role in a decently sized franchise, especially in Japan, why wouldn't it be? And she also says her character Ako is very important to her. Actually, eventually, because of this series, she would meet a little crazy person by the name of Kaori Maeda, someone she would be working very closely with in the near future. But first, just a little before that, the next year, in 2017, she voiced Woblinger Millie. Crazy name, this is a character in the mobile game Quiz RPG, The World of Mystic Wiz. Seeing as how this is still early in her career, she says that this character is also very important to her. She also had the super minor role of Megumi Mizuno in Minami Kamakura High School Girls Cycling Club, and an unnamed character in episode 5 of Urara Meirocho. Then the biggest turning point for her career, as this was the year she was revealed to be the one to portray Ai Miyashita in Love Live, voicing her in the mobile game and later performing as her in live action with the Nijigasaki School Idol Club and eventually joining the subunit Diver Diva. We're going to skip right past 2018, as I would imagine that whole year was just promoting and training for Nijigaku. So on to 2019, she reprised her role of Ako for a handful of episodes in Aikatsu on Parade. And she had a character named Autovok Mati in the Net Animation Fight League Gear Gadget Generators. In 2020, she was Hawks in the Tower of God, and even had a lead role of Yume Hinata in Milky Dreamy. This was also the year that the Love Live Nijigasaki School Idol Club had their anime debut, and she reprised her role of Ai. Now in 2021, she had another main cast role, Rose, in Combatants Will Be Dispatched, also singing the ending theme with the rest of the leads. And she released her first photo book with the theme of her being your girlfriend and you're taking pictures of her while on dates. Then another big moment in her career, her alongside fellow Niji member Chiemi Tanaka formed a duo seiyuu unit known as Nacherry, a bit of a combination of both of their names. They debuted with their song Fortune Teller, and this is also my favorite song of theirs. The unit's music is also published under Atlantis, just like their Love Live music. 2022, last year, she was in this series Slow Loop as Futaba Fukumoto, and Chio in The Little Lies We Tell. I'm really hoping this is a good sign that we will start to hear her in more new anime. Also, Nacherry's song Eclipse is the opening theme, which is technically their first official hard copy single, with the other three actually being digital only. And if you need more inspiration to watch this, she actually co-starred with Chiemi and the legends Ayane Sakura and Megumi Han. I'm sure Chiemi and Natsumi were beyond excited to work with them. Also, they all sang the ending together. With Nacherry, she had 2 mini albums this year, Candy Sunday and Now Loading. With that last album, you can actually get the regular version or a girl-specific one if you want Chiemi only or Nachan only. That's actually a really fun idea. And they actually had their first live tour this year as well. Good for them. Oh, and big shocker, she got COVID. I don't know why I always mention this. Anyway, for this year of 2023, she hasn't had any anime roles aside from the Niji OVA and their chibi spin-off, Niji-On. But her and fellow member Shu had a photo book together where they took each other's photos, sponsored by Seiyuu Tomophoto. With Nacherry, she had their 4th digital-only single, Teleportation, which is also featured on their 3rd mini-album, Polaroid. This again has 3 covers, one for each girl, then one with both. So that's it for her main career. I've already mentioned all of the minor characters in most of her video games, but she does have 2 other game credits, and they are definitely just like mobile or unimportant stuff. These games being titled 100% Orange Juice and Dream in Her Boku wa Kanojo no Yume o Miru. What an odd title. Concerts would include a small amount, but exactly what you'd expect. Being at every Nijigasaki Live since their first one back at the end of 2019, being at both the Love Live 9th Anniversary and 2021 Countdown festivals, also with the girls at Anisong in 2019. She also had the Diver Diva Galactic Trip live and their Big Bang fan meet. And last year, she was even at the Bandai Namco Fest and a smaller event called the XR Artist Super Festival with Miyu as Diver Diva. Then with Nacherry, well, they've only had one live, and also a mini live on the Line social app. She was present for both of these naturally, and she even sang on Oishi and Airi's Anisong Desho. They sang something from Macross Frontier. I forget what the song was called though. Probably should have wrote it in the script, but it'll be linked down below so you can just watch it and figure it out for yourself. So let's move on to the hobbies and fun facts. I've actually got quite a bit of information about her. First off, she only has Twitter for social media, but Nacherry has the X app as well and an Instagram. She is 152 centimeters or 4'11". She has herself an older brother and even accidentally saw lewd photos of an anime girl on his phone. Classic. She's also got her own variety show called Nachaneru, a play on her nickname Nachan and the English word channel. You can find this here on YouTube on the channel called Youdeal, but there are no subtitles. Speaking of, I actually just want to give a shout out to OmaLead subs and all the other people who sub Seiyuu content in general. I don't think I would have been brave enough to stick around in this community if I didn't find subbed videos to learn more about the girls. So thank you all for your hard work. She doesn't seem to get scared when it comes to horror games. When she played Five Nights at Freddy's with Aguri, she was completely fine. While Agipon was, well, let's just say she was a little agitated. She's actually a huge gamer overall, even being part of a Seiyuu Esports team, which has its own YouTube channel. Fellow Niji members Kaori and Mayu are part of it as well. Then recently she started live streaming on YouTube, even playing Apex with Shu and Homan, and her cats are usually featured in her background. She has two cats, by the way, named Mochi and Acorn. Both of them are cute, but one of them is just beyond adorable and very needy for attention. The Love Live wiki also says that she owns a poodle named Mocha-chan, but I have never seen said poodle before. Back to gaming real quick. She likes to play shooter games usually on console, such as Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, Metal Gear, and more. She likes the excitement of not knowing when she is going to be killed. In the games, by the way, not in real life. That is crazy. She says her charm point is her big smile, and I don't think anyone will disagree with that. Summer is her favorite season, and I mean it's literally in her name, so yeah, that makes sense. She also likes kendama and absolutely loves fishing. More specifically, a fisher named Haruhiko Murakami. Is it ironic that they have the same last name, or is this her saying that her father is her favorite fisherman? I also find it ironic since she said that she doesn't like water and especially doesn't like to be in water. Apparently some of her skills include playing the drums and painting. She also has a level 2 kanji kantai certification, which is basically just a special kanji test that she passed. A big goal of hers is to play a heroine in a romantic comedy. And she has said that she wears contacts, something I'm noticing a lot more as I do these videos. There are a lot of Seiyuu that need glasses. Her and Chemi claim to share a common issue of having no feminine power, both being more tomboy-like. Actually, in an attempt to be more like a girl, Natsumi started painting and taking better care of her nails. When Tomori Kusunoki first met Nachan, she thought she looked like pop singer Lisa. Natsumi's brother is a massive fan of Lisa, so when she went home she asked her brother if there was a resemblance. And he said absolutely not. I also see zero resemblance. Tomori is probably just a crazy person for thinking that. Nothing new. She cites Ikue Otani and Rie Kugimiya as her admirations. Both are absolute legends and known for voicing cute animals, like Pikachu or Happy from Fairy Tail. When it comes to music, her favorite musician is Aiko, and her favorite foods are meat, white rice, and Japanese curry. Her favorite anime is Cardcaptor Sakura, which she has been watching repeatedly since she was in kindergarten. She also likes to make puns, just like her character Ai, and she likes to think of them when she's alone. There is an anime titled Negima, and there is a character in the show with the exact same name as Natsumi, first and last. And to end off on 2 funny facts, she has a habit of grabbing her chin when she's thinking, and when she is exhausted, she likes to touch trees. Yeah, I don't really have a joke for this, I just thought it was funny and a great way to end the video. So with that, we have reached the ending. She is one of those girls who was very focused on her main franchise role, but she has slowly started to branch out. I really highly recommend that you listen to Nacherry. They only have like 20 songs total, so you can digest that all in under 2 hours. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and learned something new. Please join me in the next one about a very beloved bass player in the Bandori franchise. I look forward to seeing you there.